First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez, and he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. D-Row, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Vince Velasquez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy was really good in his last one. He took the loss, but he pitched 8 complete innings and was pretty good. If he pitches as well as he did in that one today, chances are he's going to get a win for himself and for the team.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Starlin.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late, as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Segura is there for it, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. Still no score. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Richards has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking them up and putting them down. This guy can go get them in the gaps.
Up next will be Nick Williams, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Herrera.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Sierra. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Michael Franco. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1. Will go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
The left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Neil Walker as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's set and the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Magneuris Sierra. He's got 3 hits and 6 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Number 21, Vince.
Now here it comes.
Velasquez.
This is foul right side. And there's ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call is right.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Richards. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He's there and records the first out.
The
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 1-2. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
In now, Nick Williams. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Has both hands on his back, trying to work through some stiffness. Trainer believes that the injury is such that a few days rest will make him as neuropathy. We'll continue. Hold on, Andrew McCutchen, we putting him in.
Andrew McCutchen will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Real Muto, base runner at first with one out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Again, a 1-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside. And that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Anderson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 now to Granderson. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Michael Bronco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Sierra patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go for Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Anderson might try to make a play on it.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Sierra's under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Bryce Harper. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And that misses ball one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ready with the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Neil Walker. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Walker, a native Pennsylvanian, he was selected in the first round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Towards second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter, number 65.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped to third, tough to get to. Hernandez at second, on to first, a double play.
The center fielder, number 34, Maguri.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Magneuris Sierra. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. It bangs against the giant cement ball and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The pitcher, number 36.
Standing in now, Trevor Richards. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. McCutchen moves over, and that retires the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Castro over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Phillies on top 2-1. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starlin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Rojas is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Castro leads off first with one away. A little bit outside. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In is Curtis Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera, and that one is gone. A 3-run homer here for Curtis Granderson. 4th home run here in the early going, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 3 runs already home here. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. The 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
Number 65.
Ready now for the Marlins, Gabby Guerrero. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Walker isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Miami. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 37, Austin Bryce. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 55, John Birdie.
Aaron Altair is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Altair.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-1, here it is. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes on 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2.
7th inning, stretch.
Juan Nicasio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Juan Nicasio.
Striding into the box, John Berti. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Starlin Castro. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 1 for 4. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis
Granderson will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Birdie moves over. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. Now the check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fooled him big time. A swinging strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Rojas. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to South Florida following this. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So striding forward now, Neil Walker. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
That's popped up. Harper coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Walker rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
JT Riddle will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, JT Riddle.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 2, here it is. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Birdie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and a strike. Guerrero on third with 2 out. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Line to the right side, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two out with the man at first. Taken but called a strike. Runners off for second. To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Caleb Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 31, Caleb Smith.
In now, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Odubel Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, first baseman, Maikel Franco.
Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Castro onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Scott Kingery will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Scott Kingery.
In there, no balls and a strike. Smith, a 27-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners on first with 1 down. In the air now, out to right field. Guerrero is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Richards takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-2. In more news from Philadelphia, left fielder Nick Williams is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with stiffness in his back. As of today, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, while the Phillies are atop the division. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Braves are in third place in the NL East, and the Mets are fourth in the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-3. In the standings, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, while the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Cubs put together 10 total hits as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 1-0. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central, while the Angels sit in second place in the American League West. The Cardinals went deep 4 times as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 11-9. As of right now, the Reds sit in first place in the National League Central Division, while the Cardinals are third in the division. The Diamondbacks bested the visiting Padres 5-1. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West, while the Padres are fourth in the division. The Milwaukee Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-3. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West, and the Brewers sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. The Colorado Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-1. In the standings, the Giants sit in third place in the National League West Division, and the Rockies are atop the division. The Yankees set 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-4. As of right now, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the White Sox sit in second place in the AL Central Division. The Blue Jays combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the visiting Rays 6-2. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are in third place in the AL East, and the Rays are fourth in the division. Trey Mancini plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Orioles took down the Red Sox 8-5. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox are atop the American League East Division, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 6-5. As of today, the Royals are sitting atop the AL Central, while the Indians are at the bottom of the division. The Twins brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-0. Heading into the day, the Twins are in third place in the AL Central, and the Tigers are fourth in the division. The Astros bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-2. At the start of the day, the Mariners are in third place in the AL West, and the Astros are atop the division. The Texas Rangers launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in fourth place in the American League West, while the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.